Looks like Sleeping Beauty finally woke up. Welcome back to the world of the living, my sweet. Oh, and what's with that defiant facial expression? You almost look upset, my dear. Should I take that as an insult? You should be glad you're still alive. I could have easily ended you while you were sleeping oh so peacefully. Don't you think that graciousness should be rewarded? Come on now, my little hero. You know you want me to better myself, don't you? Some positive reinforcement might just help. Oh, I suppose it's obvious. I didn't keep you alive out of the kindness of my heart. But you don't have to be so blunt about it. That sounds like an empty threat, my dear. But fine. Have it your way. Your silence won't get you anywhere. Except my personal torture chamber. Once I've had enough of your stone-cold facade, that is. I wouldn't mind hearing you scream a bit for a change. So far, you've always been so brave, taken every hit I threw at you without much more than a flinch. I want to see what you look like, squirming in pain. I want to hear that lovely voice of yours moaning and screaming and begging for my mercy. And trust me, my darling, I will get what I want. I always get what I want. You're here now, aren't you? I admit, I did play dirty, but in the end, who really cares? Well, ever since I first saw you, I knew I had to meet you. Those powers of yours are extraordinary, and I knew I needed them for myself. Yes, and a hero like you, doing my every bidding. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad now, does it? I mean, look at you. You're comfortable. I didn't put you directly in the dungeon. You're here, seated in the chair. I was even gracious enough to bring you to my own private suite. You really think you're that much tougher? Someone who hides behind a mask. How tough can you really be? I wonder what kind of a face you hide beneath that mask of yours. What kind of a boring person you are, away from the spotlight. When no one's watching, who are you? I've spent hours thinking about who you could be. What kind of a job you might work at, and now I finally get to take this thing off of you. and see you for who you really are. Well, I half expected you to be hideous, my dear hero. But yet again, you surprise me. What a cute little face you have. Don't turn away from me. That expression could be better. You look so hostile, my dear. Oh, relax. I'm not going to bite you yet. Unless you ask nicely. Oh, come now, hero. Surely you don't just plan to sit there in silence. Until the end of time. I mean, not that I mind. Do you like listening to the sound of my voice that much? Don't you want to just give up that tough act of yours? Maybe let go of all those responsibilities that come with being a hero and wearing the mask. Surely you're tired of it. All those expectations being forced upon you. All those eyes constantly following your every step. Don't you just want to let go of all that? Your powers are worth so much more than those people allow you to believe. You have so many possibilities. So much you could do if only you realized your true potential. This is your permission to take a break from being out in the open, out in front of everyone, being in the spotlight, to do whatever you please for once. Oh, darling, look into my eyes. What? Are you scared I'll hypnotize you? Oh, come on. Look at me. You're still so convinced that this is the right path for you. But trust me. Oh, I have something much better planned for us. You just have to let me in. The two of us could rule the world if we wanted to. Nobody would stand in our path. Don't you agree? We might actually make a great team. So, you're not gonna give me any reaction. You're a lot harder to crack than I thought you were. Say something! I will break you, darling. I don't care what it takes. I will make you mine. I will hurt you in every way I can possibly think of. Do you want that? Do you really believe you'd be able to take it? I will find out exactly who you are, everyone dear to you, and I will bring them to you in pieces. Trust me, I have ways to make sure you stay in line. It could be quite an explosive mistake to disobey me? You'll have to follow my every word, unless you want to cause even more pain and suffering. And now you speak. Honeyed words will get you nowhere. I don't want your Triceratops socks. Keep them. Looks like we have a comedian here. Keep it up. Please. And then watch as I destroy everything you love and care about. Maybe that will get the reaction I'm looking for from you. You might be strong enough to take a little physical pain, sure. But what if I destroy you from the inside? Will that still be worth fighting for? Are you willing to give up everything for the slightest chance of escape? Are you willing to sacrifice the lives of others? Stand against everything you believe in? Or give up your own safety if I were to release your identity? They don't know. But what if they did? What if they knew every dirty little secret? In a world where they know who you truly are, is that a world worth fighting for? Where all of your greatest enemies know you, your weaknesses, where your family and friends have all but been eradicated, where there's nothing left of what you once loved. No apple pie. You believe you don't? Ever so cold and unapproachable. Seeing you like this is making me want to wrap my hands around your throat and squeeze until you beg me to stop. Why are you being so stubborn, my little hero? Tell me, how long is it going to take until you give up this act of yours and then finally realize you are mine? There is no escaping it anymore. You're trapped. I caught you, and I intend to keep you here until you finally change your damn mind. I don't care what I have to break in the process. I don't care how long it takes me. I will make you mine. And at the end of this, you'll be thanking me for it. Because I will free you from your chains. Literally and figuratively. The chains a society has put on you. You'll realize just how much you want to be with me. How much you need me by your side. You're not convinced? You will be soon enough, hero. I will make you feel so much pain, you'll forget yourself entirely. Beg me for mercy, for death, and I won't grant it to you. I will, however, make you a different kind of deal. I'm kind enough to let you join me, darling, and you'll be drooling at the thought of me reaching my hand out to you. You'll grab it so fast You won't even realize what you did. Your body and mind will be yearning for release, for my generosity. At the end of this, you'll have nothing left but me. I will be the only thing with you in your mind. The only reason that you keep going. And that, my dear hero, is a promise. Oh, now you talk. Who are you? Don't play dumb with me. You know very well who you are. Look around. The mask is off. You can see. Tell me, where do you think you are? Where do you think you are? And no, you're not at McDonald's. I don't believe my room's in the basement. No, not Albuquerque. Still playing dumb. That's fine. Now that is a good answer. But after how stubborn you were just a moment ago, I have plenty of reason to believe that that's not actually how you feel, is it? I think I'll give you some time alone. Some time to think about my offer, dear hero. Make yourself comfortable, and I'll be right back.
So, what are you all in for?
You're stuck in my evil villain place. Boom! I gotcha. Take a safety pause. Evil villain place! How'd I do? You were worried that I'd make it through the entire stream without being a dork? Nope. And why? Because Dee didn't prepare a longer script. That's why. You were being alter ego. Good job. Oh wait, I can be less evil. Less evil. How do I turn my evil off? Let's evil! I was looking to see if the one that I had was... that had the sequel, but I picked the wrong one. Twitch chat is incredible! Does the Listenator 5000 still sound good? Is this still good listening? I boop you in the ear canal. Dark and mystery? Dang it. I'm gonna have to work on my supervillain then. Hi! Only 80%? That's more than one. So I'll take it. I gotta work on being evil. You're now in the middle of listening to the Listenator 5000. Where D fails at being a supervillain. I'm going to write my own script in the future. Let me see if I can find another one, because I'm supposed to practice. I'm supposed to practice with these. And then make my own. Let's see if I can do this one. This is the first time bringing out an alter ego. Let's go! Okay. This one only has death mentioned, but let's see how I do with this one. Emotional support safety corner, so that if it's too much evil for you and you get overwhelmed by how very obviously evil I am, you have a safety corner. Yes, well, I was never an interrogator. I'm the person they send in when interrogations don't work out. Let me take the chains off of you. You're in chains. Oh my goodness. Ah, why is your head so big? And you might be wondering, Dee, why do you have random chains everywhere? Because I'm a filthy LARPer. Of course I have chains. If you like virtual fishing, go ahead. It's there for you to enjoy. Okay. Hang out with LARPers. We have chains. I love your big head. I'm not taking your ice, I'm putting it off to the corner because it keeps slipping down and it's stabbing me in the thighs. I'm not wearing pants! It's stabbing me in the thighs. Yes, of course we have chains for chainmail. But these are... what is this? It is a piece. These are chain links. And... they're perfect for attaching to manacles. That was expected. Exactly. I can't have you stabbing my thighs with chains. So I'm gonna put them over there. Alright. I want to try another script. This one is better, though. This one is a two-parter, okay? And now you have the full experience. Okay. I need a different background for this. I could use the park. No, we're villain. I'm in the zone. Super villain only. Only villains. This is only villains. Only villain D all the time. Okay. Assume villain. I'm a villain now. Okay, let me try this next one. You get to still be the hero in this one. But now it's time for an intervention. Assume the position! you are. Stop trying to attack me. This isn't a fight, hero. This is an intervention. Look, you know what I'm talking about. Look at you. You look exhausted. You're covered in bruises. Yes, I know I can't see under the suit. I'm talking emotional, honey. You've been pushing yourself way harder than normal. The other villains and we're starting to get worried. Yes. It got brought up at our weekly lunch meeting yesterday. You're, like, exhausted and injured all the time, and people are starting to notice. Don't try to deny it here. I can see you shaking. What's gotten into you lately? Yes, villains have meetings. It's your fault. That's whose fault it is. No one told you to push yourself this hard. Come on, let's talk. Or, yes, you can try to verbally attack me or punch me, because that's totally cool. Honestly, I'm trying to help you. So you're gonna pretend that you're fine? Mm-hmm. Sure, hero. Stubborn as always. I can't say I'm surprised. Ooh, feisty, aren't you? You are missing me by a mile. You're really sluggish today, huh, hero? 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 Oh my god, why is he so heavy? Yep, that's not good. Alright, let's go. Someone needs to look after you since you're clearly not doing it yourself. Oh. Oh, wow. That was just the helmet. The helmet was too heavy. You're actually way lighter than I expected you to be. Oh no, please don't tell me you've been skipping meals in addition to everything else. And they're out. Okay, I'm gonna take you somewhere else, I guess. Good morning, sunshine. You're alive. Surprising, if I'm being honest. Whoa! Calm down. You don't need to get all feisty on me. You're pretty alert for someone who passed out for 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours. I wasn't kidding when I said I was surprised that you're alive. Yes, hello. Good morning. Looking at you, though, it seems to have done you some good. When was the last time you had a good nap or slept that long? Hey, answer me. How long has it been since you got a full night's sleep? I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? Because I could have sworn you said there's no time for sleep. 4, maybe 5. So maybe it's been a couple of weeks. It can't possibly be. You've been over a month without good sleep. What the hell is wrong with you? No wonder you pass out after just 2 punches. How much sleep have you been getting each night, then? This is horrible. Hero, you're looking at me like a kid who just got caught in the cookie jar. You haven't been sleeping. 4, maybe 5 hours on average? Sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice at you just now. Wow. You have to know that that's unhealthy, right? Like,
You say you will break me, yet these 2 words will break you. Sphinx. Tax.
we're talking about you right now, not me. This begs the question, what have you been doing that is so important that you're neglecting your health for it? Ah, I got you there. Yeah. What have you been doing that's so important that you can't get good sleep? You know, joking isn't going to get you anywhere. You might as well tell me. It's not like you're going to be leaving anytime soon. Yes, I'm keeping you here until you're fully recovered. I can't have my favorite nemesis passing out on me all the time. Call it kidnapping if you must. I don't care. You're staying here and taking a break. Think of it like a vacation. A forced vacation, but a vacation nonetheless. Yes, I am a dastardly villain and all. Oh, why are you looking at me like that? You look terrified. Hero, calm down. Here, have a snack. You're not you when you're hungry. My goodness. Calm down. I swear, it's not going to be that bad for you. You'll have free reign of your little guest house here. I'll just, lock the doors so that you can't go places I don't want you to go. You're welcome. I'm gonna give myself a snack too. I'm not pure evil. Plus it's chocolate. Why would I deny myself chocolate? We didn't wear you down. You did that to yourself. Why have you been working so hard? Honestly, it doesn't look like you're even scared of me. It's not me you're scared of. Or what, is it your boss? Well, you're just gonna have to tell your boss that you've been captured. I'm sure they won't hold that against you. Surely you can't help it if you've been overwhelmed by a great and powerful villainess such as myself. I mean, if anything, he'd be more upset with you for that. Surely he's not that unreasonable. He already has a lot on his plate. I'm begging you, for once, think about yourself. I swear to the goddess. Why are you doing all of that work? What, are you short-staffed? What, so a bunch of heroes have just up and quit and left you with all of this extra work? Just like that? Why? Were they offered better pay by another agency? Okay, well, why don't you just get a different job? Like, take a different contract? Like everyone else, maybe? Oh my goodness. You haven't gotten any better offers? I'm sure there's something out there, hero. Yes, in this economy. I find it hard to believe. You're very talented. You're my favorite nemesis. I mean, you could always just let us get away with it now and then. Or join a different company, continue fighting with me. The pay is too good, but it's wearing you down. Is it really that good to sacrifice your life for it? Oh, dear hero. I'm sorry, but your boss asking you to work extra hours to make up for the lack of other heroes, like you specifically, that surely other heroes can handle some of these tasks. Someone else in your world should be able to handle some of this, right? Just because you volunteered for more work in the past? Of course, you would willingly take on more work. Why am I not surprised? But why does this mean that you have to do more work now? Honey, what can I say? I'm good. Once you go bad, you never want to go back. You like being praised, do you? Really? Is it that easy? You take on extra work because they'll praise you for it? And what if I started praising you? Would you like that? Oh, that was a good swing, hero. Oh, that attack was excellent. You just killed 2 of my men with that. Outstanding. You almost touched me that time. Of course we have healthcare and dental. Have you seen my teeth? They're gorgeous. I'm not a monster. I'm just a little evil. Oh my goodness. Let me guess. The work that you've been taking on was too much to handle. But instead of going to your boss like a normal person might, you decided to stick it out like a stubborn hero you are. You didn't want to bother anyone. Oh, you're killing me, hero. You're actually killing me. And yourself, by the looks of it. Get some rest. It's not going to kill you or any of your friends if you chill out for 5 minutes. That's a horrible system. You don't get a sword until level 5. You got loner gear? I thought that your agency was government-sponsored heroes. Have you ever considered a life of villainy? Surely your boss can't be so unreasonable that they expect you to work all day, every day. You could take a break. Oh no, we don't need vacations. They're planned into every one of our little excursions. We ensure we take the first 4 to 5 days. It depends. Sometimes more, sometimes less at a new location to relax. I'm not going to tell you exactly how many. That would be too much information, and then I might have to kill you. Absolutely, evil comes with smoke breaks. We're way too hot around here not to take a break. Get it? Because we're smoking hot. It's funny. You can laugh. You can have a sense of humor. It sounds like it's really complicated. Okay. Hero, enlighten me. Why can't you take a break? Someone forcing you? Do you pay tax as a villain? No! We bought and paid for all of the land that our facilities were built on. We own everything, including soil rights and the rights to the airspace above this property. Classified, is it? No, but really. Enlighten me. Why? Why is it that they won't let you take breaks? Your boss can't be so unreasonable to expect you to work all day, every day, and not give you a break. Blackmail? What do you mean by blackmail? Why could you, of all people, possibly have done... What could you have done that is blackmail worthy? Oh, did you forget to scan an item at the grocery store or something? Did you get too rough saving a kitten from a tree? Competitive market. From the way you're always busting your butt, I don't think anyone would ever consider you a slacker. 300 gil is nothing. What are you talking about? They're really not paying you enough. Okay, but stop dodging my questions. Why are they blackmailing you? Sidekick? Your sidekick? That random kid that was following you for a while? I remember her. She threw gravel in my eyes, like 4 separate times. She was annoying. What does that kid have to do with anything? Stop dodging the question. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop you right there because whatever happened, I don't think you got her killed. She, like everyone else in your organization, signed up to join the Heroes League. And if she did something stupid on a mission, it's her own damn fault. She died because she followed your orders. All right, that sounds a little bit more complicated. I'm sure it wasn't all your fault, and that you made the best decision you could have at the time. I mean, you usually do. That's why you're my favorite nemesis. It's very difficult to work around you. It's very annoying. You could be less good at your job. I mean, it is funny to throw them at a manticore, though. So your boss was the only other person who knew what happened. Everyone else just thinks she got overwhelmed and quit. They don't know she's dead. You know, I could do something about that for you. But really, why can't you just tell everyone else what happened? Wouldn't the people you work with understand? They're all heroes, right? You're all trying to do what you're trying to do for the greater good. You don't think they'd understand? Are you convinced that your coworkers would hate you for losing a capable employee, for getting her killed when it could have been prevented? Wait a minute. If I take a step back from this, you're saying your boss used your sidekick's death to guilt trip you into doing more work. They're playing off of that complex you have, my dear. I'm a little outraged at that. That's... No, you know, I'm okay. There's not a problem out there that a little diplomacy can't solve. Just, yeah, tell me his address, and I'll have a little talk with him. I just want to talk. I just want to talk to him. I don't need to calm down. I'm completely calm right now. Just give me his address, and I'll fix the problem for you. Yeah, it'll be that. What do you mean you don't know his address? Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Give me his name. I don't know if you've learned this by now, but I can do a lot with someone's name. I'm not going to kill him, hero. I'm just going to persuade him to back off a little bit. Yes, with the chains wrapped around my fist. I really don't know why you're defending this asshole, but fine. I'll just have to snoop around myself. I could kill him a little. Oh, wonderful. But I see you are a hero, and I know that it would actually bother you. Don't worry, that pretty little head of yours. I already said I'm not going to kill him. I probably won't kill him. Just try to get some rest, hero. I have some calls to make. I'm not having any more protests from you. You're going to take a nap for once, and I'm going to ask around and see if I can help you out with your little problem. Okay? Good. Enjoy your rest, hero. You clearly need it. Excellent news, hero! It looks like your boss has now mysteriously resigned and is taking an extended vacation to think about what he's done. I don't think you'll have to worry about him anymore. Anyway, Skull Crush got you a present. I wasn't kidding when I said the other villains were worried about you. Don't worry about what I did. I just made some calls. Are you all right? You don't look too great. Oh, why did I even bother to ask? Trying to get you to admit that you are unwell is like talking to a wall. You're clearly not fine. Wait, are you sick? No. Come here. Let me take your temperature. Oh my goodness. Hero, you're burning up. Why are you standing right now? Go to bed. Look at me. You're not fine. I thought you would have learned not to push yourself like this after last time. It's probably what got you sick in the first place. If you don't go to bed, I'm going to make you. You've gotten a lot better of the past few days, but I could probably still pick you up and throw you through a wall if I really wanted to. Actually, you know what? Enough arguing. We're not doing this again. Let me just... All right. Now, there. Let's get you to bed. Yes, I'm carrying you. Would you rather I just threw you over my shoulder again? That's what I thought. Now then. Why didn't you say anything? If you're going to struggle and not sleep, then come here. You are staying there in my lap until you fall asleep. Because, let's face it, these thighs are the kinds of pillows that the gods themselves wish they could sleep upon. You're welcome. Be grateful. Why didn't you say anything? If you weren't feeling well, I could have picked you up something on the way here. If you say that you didn't want to bother me like one more time, I will actually pick you up and throw you through a wall. Honestly, this attitude is going to get you killed one of these days. You go so far out of your way to help others, but the second you need help, it's suddenly everyone for themselves. How is this fair to you? You're questioning my concern now? I was concerned for you before. Why is now any different? Why is it different for you when it's you asking for help as opposed to some random other person? Do you think that as a hero you should be able to handle yourself? I see. And if someone else needed help, would you deny them? Yeah. Of course you wouldn't. You're not that kind of person. You can take it, can you? Can you really? You, the one in my lap, the one with the fever, can take it. Yes, I am believing you. I'm believing you a lot right now. No, that was sarcasm, honey. What makes you exceptional? How are you different? Why are you the one who can take it and no one else can? No. You don't have an answer for that, do you? You don't have to work that hard. There are other heroes. Here, stay here. Let me get you more comfortable. No, it is very easy for me to lift you up and shift you around. Stay tucked right here on my lap. Yes, I know I don't have to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. I need to make sure that you're not going to get out of bed this easily. Again, and you're going to rest. Does this embarrass you? Oh, fine. Here. Then I will get up off of this and just tuck you in. Right there. And I will just push these in around you. Lovely. Is that still embarrassing? You should have thought about that before you tried to tough out an illness. The whole reason you're here is so you can get better. Did you really think I was going to let something else like this slide? My goodness. You're no fun when you're sick, and I need you at full capacity for my fun. Of course it's too tight. I'm not letting you go. Grumble at me all you want. You're just acting like a child now. I think we can just blame that on the fact that you're sick. Oh, your boss. Yeah, that guy. Unfortunately for everyone, he's still alive. The comment about him taking a vacation wasn't a euphemism or anything. I just told him that it would be in his best interest to leave for a while when he gets out of the hospital. Oh, don't look at me like that. I only said I wouldn't kill him. I never said I wouldn't hurt him. He'll be fine. I just broke his legs a little bit. Oh, don't look at so appalled. Don't, just stop it. If anything, I should have broken more of his bones. Did you really expect me not to do anything to that bastard after he used a young girl's death to get you to overwork yourself to the point of collapsing? Why does the League even hire 16-year-olds? I know it's not illegal, but it feels wrong to put high schoolers on the battlefield like that. That just doesn't seem right to me. You started working at the Heroes League at 14? They let you do that? Okay, that has to be illegal, right? What do you mean they technically didn't hire you until you were 15? This sounds shady as hell, and I'm a villain. You only did hero training at 14? They hired you as soon as you were 15? Child soldiers are all the rage? What? Yeah. That's not suspicious at all, but I guess given your skills, it's not surprising that they wanted you as soon as possible. I'm sorry, that's standard practice to bring kids in at 14, train them, hire at 15. They can do that. That's legal. The hero training is more of an extracurricular run by the league, so it's a gray area. The Heroes League is working in a gray area for their recruits. Oh my god. Please. They pay in Robux before you're 15. I am surprised. The League always presents themselves as the arbiters of justice, the ultimate force of good, and all that other pathetic nonsense. It's weird that they're doing something even questionably legal. You'd think they would be operating strictly within the law. All for the greater good, huh? Do you really believe that? Of course you do. You've been in the league for what? Almost 10 years at this point? How old are you? Don't even joke about that. I know you're not. Yeah. That's about what I figured. Whatever you say, hero. Anyway, let me go make you some soup or something. I don't care if you're not hungry. When was the last time you ate? Please don't tell me it was the Snickers bar I gave you 3 days ago. You're giving me the cookie jar look again, hero. Like I caught you. I'm gonna go make you soup. I do. They're frozen grapes. Do you like frozen grapes? Hey. Nope, stop trying to get out of bed. What are you doing? You are not going to do it yourself. You're staying right there and you're resting. Lay down before I cover you in bricks. Like that time I threw a building at you. That was fun. Or I could sit on you. Would that help? I'll sit on you until you fall asleep, and then I'll make soup. You can make better soup? I don't care. I'm doing it. You're resting. You, patient, me, soup maker. Shut up and sleep. Okay? It's just soup! I won't kill you with soup. That's boring. I like fighting with you. You're fun. Can I sit on you while making soup? No. The kitchen is literally a hall and a half that way. It's not poison. I swear. Exactly. It would, in fact, be super anticlimactic. The building was nothing but a scratch. All right. If you're not going to sleep, I'm knocking you out, and then I will make you sleep, and I will come back with soup. You cannot buy clothes at the... Go to sleep. Good night. I'm back with the soup. Sorry it took so long. Did you have a good nap? You are awake. You're awake now. Wake. You're awake now. You're up. You had a bad dream. Here, sit up. Come here. There you go. A well-rested hero is gonna heal much faster, and then we can get back to playing and throwing each other into buildings. How about that? I will hold you then. Good grief. Here. Is that better? Here you go. Have the bowl of soup. Don't thank me. It feels weird coming from you. Oh, I also grabbed Skull Crusher's care package. I sent it down the hall entryway when I was looking for you earlier. Did you open it? What'd they get you? More throwing knives? You know, I guess that makes sense. I mentioned to him how you lodged one into the wall, and then it broke. And chocolate! How nice. But you're sick, so you have to wait till you're better for chocolate. Crackers? I think we have crackers somewhere. I can go get you some. Yeah, you know, despite Skull Crusher's name, he's actually really thoughtful. Always a treat at holiday parties. I'll tell them you like their little gift. Now, eat your soup. You don't have to understand. I feel like my motives are pretty simple. Hero, sick, not fun. Hero, well, can toss them into a building when I'm angry. It's chicken soup. You not like chicken? I was elbow deep in a chicken for you and you won't eat it. I'm a little offended. Don't worry. There's not a lot that scares me. You can definitely go right ahead and be afraid of chickens. I will remember that for later. Because when you're scared screaming, it's funny. And now you're eating that pretty quickly for someone who isn't hungry. I didn't mean that in a negative way, though. As annoying as it is that you deny your own needs, I find it a little cute in a sad puppy kind of way. Hey! Don't hit me with your spoon. Spoons are for eating with. They're not weapons. Unless you sharpen them. That spoon is not sharp. It's not a weapon. You're scared of chickens? I will remember this. You know, if this bothers you that much, maybe you should take care of yourself properly. And then I won't want to do it for you. Honestly, it's a miracle you've lasted this long. If someone asked you to die for them, you'd do it, wouldn't you? The fact that you hesitated so long before saying no is proving my point. You can't put other people above yourself every single time. It's really not healthy. And why do you act like inconveniencing others is an unforgivable crime? Like, it's not. It's really not. Let me ask you this. It's your job to help people, right? That's your whole thing as a hero. To help people. Right. And are you bothered when people ask you for help? Do you get upset because someone needs your help or assistance? Of course you don't. People aren't going to be upset at you for asking for help when you need it. And the people who do get upset, they weren't going to help you in the first place. But you know my motive. You know what I want. My want was out there and in the open. So you have nothing to fear from me. Can you? You were doing a piss poor job of it now, weren't you? I didn't expect to hear that from you. What do you mean that you don't deserve help? Are you alright? Do you need to talk about it? Is it just the fever talking? Sure, hero. Alright. You take a nap. But we'll talk about that little comment when you wake up, okay? Enjoy your nap. I hope you feel better when you wake up. Physically and otherwise. How was that? Did you have fun being taken care of by your evil nemesis? D! Do I make a good evil nemesis or do I need to try harder? How evil is evil enough? You're in my house now, recovering. Thank you, Anise! Thank you! My ghost wife! Thank you! Now I need to write my own scripts and see how I can do with you. You're my pet now. As I will keep you. See, you even have a little collar. Jingle, jingle. I need to try harder? Okay. In Nelson? What does that mean? In Nelson. In Nelson, I need to try harder. In Nelson, we trust. Who is Nelson? What is Nelson? What is a Nelson? What does it mean? I will never know. I am no son of Nell. I am D. Let's see, do I have any other random awkward music? Yes. Yay! Awkward music. You want someone to fight while others are like, ah! It's true. We have a lot of mix of that here in chat. It's fun. What's going on now? I'm broken character. Here, let me turn up the lights just a little bit. And I can be less evil. It's all in the lighting. You can be far less evil with the right lighting. Let me adjust this. Whoa! Not that. There we go. A little brighter. Yay. Thank you, Anise! Were you here for the first one? The first one was a little rude and violent. This was D attempting level 1. Okay, there we go. Level 1 Villainess. Ah, man, you missed the first one. Shoot, I slapped people in the face for the first one. The first one was me talking to Gumpy. No! Only consensual face slaps. But this is also your first experience with the Listenator 5000. This is a binaural head that Dee made herself. The shadow of it is right here in front of the screen. And it has ears and it has a head. It is a full thing. So here, wait, let me kill the random BGM. And you should be able to feel the sensation of me tapping on the head. I I do often scream at the listener. If we use this while playing games, I scrim. I can tap you in the front of your head. And then I can move behind you. I'm behind you. I'm over one ear, whispering behind you. And then I'm over the other ear, lobotomized. Lobotomy ASMR. You are just ahead, and I'm holding you. Holding your severed head. I heard lobotomy and I thought limbus. How much of this boat? What is boat? I heard lobotomy and I thought limbus. How close is that? Do you get lobotomized in Limbus Company? Limbus Company! Lobotomy ASMR is the needy streamer overload. I'm not needy streamer. I'm evil villain lady. Look, you're in my evil villain lair. Oh my god. Why did my face... Whoa, Boba jump scare. Why did my face freeze like this? Wait, what is that expression? Why is it frozen? Now I'm having a stroke. Please, somebody clip that. That face was so dumb. What is happening to my face? Hello? Hello? VTube Studio? Can you please? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello? We're back. I was just lobotomized. I was lobotomized. It's okay. We're fine now. You are trying to escape me with your freeze ray. Cease. With my freeze ray, I will stop the pain. You have lobotomy powers. That was definitely me having a stroke, which means that Dee needs to escape and go get more chocolate. It is stuck! Oh my god, Anise, I thought I couldn't love you more, but now I do. Holy crap, you know Dr. Horrible sing-along blog, let's go. Yes! My ghost wife is so based. Look at my ghost wife. Which also means you will get this reference. Hang on. These are not the hammer. I couldn't help myself. Yes! Felicia Day is so cool! We love Felicia Day in this house. If you don't get that reference, that's fine. Here, I can set you guys free from villain roleplay. I will change it. Binaural goof sesh. D. Not a villainess. Only dork. It's like OnlyFans, but worse. Only dork. There we go. Used to be your go-to movie? Oh no. She walked in on that line. Oh, which smug face? This one? Man, that would have mortified me if a parental would have walked in on me watching Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. It's very hard to explain. Very hard to explain.
Okay, giving you guys these back. You can have that. No, not that one. You can have that one, and that one, and that one. No cheese. I'll bring those back next time. I didn't turn my tits on. My tits are off. There. Thank you, I will hydrate. Just point. Neil Patrick Harris. And nod. Facts. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, Northman Viking. You can do that. You can trigger high beams of Borble. And that one. Okay, we have almost all of them back. They'll be back more later. So, out of curiosity, how is the audio quality for my Listenator 5000, my homemade baked ASMR? I will stretch. Thank you. Wisdom was requested. It's very crisp. Is that a good thing or is it a bad thing? I purchased all the parts for this and I put it together myself. It's a good thing? Yeah. Yeah. Evil D's wisdom. Oh, Evil D's wisdom. Oh, okay. You have requested Evil D's wisdom. Gumpy asks, Evil D, I need your advice. How can I more effectively bully regular D? You seem like you'd have good insight to that. You're right. You gotta get creative if you want to be a good bully. You are going to need to switch it up. Find the things that really make her squirm. And then just drop those tidbits now and then. TTS works great. She can't avoid that. She'll have to hear it. Use TTS to bully. They can't run. But you're going to have to find out what it is that really makes her go, no, and stuff like that. If she is immune to one method of bully, find a new one. And that is Evil D's wisdom. There you go. Would be an interesting anime. Imagine MC is a hero, and this happens during a villain attack. Main villain is hot woman. They stop their attack. They kidnap you, take them to their base, and just takes care of them. And other villains check in time to time, see how much they do. Honestly, I'd watch it. Help, I was fighting the supervillain, but then she kidnapped me and took care of me. That would make a great plot. And then the villains become the heroes that save everyone from a greedy corpo. Hi, Plasma. That's just fine. Please travel safe. Snake! No, not compliments. I can definitely take compliments. Do not compliment me. I will scream. Written by the author of Konosuba. Oh no. Mage and Villainess? What's the Mage and Villainess? I feel like I need to watch this now. Oh. Whoa. 'Tis Time for Torture Princess was great. Also Sleepy Princess in the Demon King's Castle. That was a vibe. Yuri! Okay, now I have to go read it. Hang on. This reminds me of... Hang on. I'm holding your head. I hope you don't mind. I'm giving you a hug. I have maybe shoved your face in my bosom because
I can't reach my keyboard if I don't. We got tits problems. They're always in the way, and they're gonna shove your face off the desk if I don't squish you. Being a villainess is no joke. The tsundere manga. I'm gonna look for this. Mage and the Demon Queen? Okay. Mage and the Demon. Oh, hang on, I gotta squish you more. Oh my god. I can't bury you any further into my tits. The adventurer seeks to take the Demon Queen's head, but a love-struck young female mage wants to take it. Ooh, oh my god, that sounds so cute. Yes, I'm gonna read it. Does it sound different if I have you squished down into my tits? Is it cute? I had to squish the listener's head into my chest. Can you hear my heartbeat through one ear? Here, wait. Which ear is this? Which ear is this? This is the right ear? Okay. So then, yeah, I have this correct. So, can you hear my heartbeat? Like this? You might not be able to. It might not be sensitive enough. Or there's just too much lovely lady chest and you can't hear through it. No. Wait, what about here? Nope. It won't let you. You felt like you were underwater? You were drowning in my tits. You were underwater. You can tell me how to do that? Thank you, Anise! I would love that. Thank you. The medium is too thick. It's lady problems. It's okay. You won't have to deal with it unless you also have lady problems. Hi, Pure White. Welcome. We did some Evil D ASMR and now D is being a dork. Not extra large. D is a good handful and a half. We're a CD. I think we're a D. CD is nuts. barely there. Bop, bop, bop. What is my heart rate right now? I'm gonna check. Hang on. It's... Oh, this is good. I'm 82. Sitting and talking to you. That's good. I've been trying to lower my resting heart rate because that means that I'm improving my cardio load. Oh, good luck with your script writing. You guys, if you didn't know, Anise is the one who is giving me some tips and tricks on ASMR script stuff. I'm gonna try and do more in the future and write my own. Bye, Anise. Thank you for dropping by. 85, close enough. Nice. Nice. Ghost scripts? What's ghost scripts? Oh no, I have hiccups. Hang on. Okay, I'm not a fish. What's a ghost rider? Isn't that like a superhero? Ghost Rider? The ghost wife is the Ghost Rider! Oh my god, Anise, can I commission you to help me write an ASMR scene that I could do live? Can I? What? What is it? What do you want? Look at yourself. No, really. Thank you for the boob. A writer who writes from beyond the grave, my literal ghost wife. I'm gonna commission you, homie. But first, go be naked. Go be clean. Have a good shower. Bye. I didn't know that's what a Ghost Rider is. Ghost Rider. I learned something new today. Carry on. Oh no, I'm seeing my D-isms everywhere. I saw the redeem, and because it said Watchdog of Farron redeemed, and there's a lot of R's, I read it as frish instead of fish. I read it as frish. Should I change it to frish just for fun? I could. And don't expect to grab. You can't grab it if your face is in it. You can try, but there's nothing because your face is in it. Ghost Rider is coming, right? Frish. I should rename it. It makes me laugh. I might. It's a Frishy game. I'm gonna change it. Here, wait. Let me adjust it. I'm gonna do that. To the settings. And I'm gonna make this frish. And frish. Okay, hang on. Don't do this yet. I need to rename the points thing. And then I go to this and I make it frish. Fishing game. Have fun. Oh, I missed an opportunity to write frishing game. Frishing game. There we go. Now it's a frishing game for frish. There we go. Whereas ASMR is a frission game. Do you want to experience frission? Not everyone does. Do you know what frission is? There's a question for you. Do you know what frission is? Frission is that experience that you get when you get all tingly or get goosebumps listening to really good musical resonance or different sound triggers. Yeah, I get it from music. I haven't yet gotten it from ASMR, but I also get squicked out by ASMR because a lot of ASMR streams are like just mouth noises, and it freaks me out. Nuclear frish! No! It's not like that, no. Good try, though. That's a good frish. Too much mouth noises is just meh. I don't like it. But there's no strictly binaural audio channel or like category. Otherwise, that's what I do. We'll sit here with a binaural head and you can hear me very close to you. You can snuggle in my lap and I will tell you a tale. Do you want me to tell you a story? I could tell you a story. Yes. Let me tell you a tale. Frish just sounds funny. Were you not there for the frish thing? Okay, so frish happened during the Streamer's Court stream where I accidentally said frish instead of fish and it stuck and they wouldn't stop teasing me about it. Story for you. You were in that stream. It happened just like barely into the stream. No! I chipped a thing. Lime. What are some other interesting D-isms we've come up with in the past? Loins. Frish. And ghosts. Goats have ghost hands.
fresh fried fish. Yep. And it turned into fish. The dude. Words are hard for me. How dare you eat? I like pineapple. I am a heathen and enjoy pineapple on my pizza. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me take my little alert doodly bobbers. That is a technical term. I'm gonna move them down on the screen. Pineapple with ham. Pineapple with chicken and vegetables and extra cheese for me. Lloyd's lions lick a line of limes and loins. That's horrible. I can do the oi 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 sounds. But words overall are hard. I'd see a story. Once upon a time, the world was ending and humanity sought to prevent its destruction. So they pooled their resources together to create a giant something. And the giant something was like a super-powered computer. And it was going to help them fix the world. But it was so smart that it knew that the humans would screw up the world again if they were left unchecked. So it helped them fix the world, helped them rebuild until it struck. Having built its own armies within the ranks of tools that the humans had used to clean the planet, the atmosphere, the rivers, the lakes, and the land. And it killed almost all the humans. Basically, Age of Ultron. It then chose 4 representatives from humankind, imbued them with the powers of longevity from some fun genetic manipulation to lead humankind into a new future. Dun dun dun. There you go. Is that Brainiac? What's Brainiac? Pineapple pizza does not make you a villain, but if it does, then it's worth it because it's delicious. What's Brainiac? Tell me the tale. Oh, now I'm tired. No, I can't be sleepy. I'm not tired. You're tired. I had good sleep last night, too. Maybe I need more coffee. I've only had 1 cup of coffee today. I need at least 2 more, because coffee is delicious. The AI from Krypton? Where's the AI? What's the AI from Krypton? I need coffee. This is proof. Otherwise I eat. Oh, Superman. That's why I don't know it. I'm a Marvel girly. I didn't read or watch much DC. Except Batman. But that's because Harley Quinn is hot. And Poison Ivy's hot. And Catwoman's hot. Catwoman was my primary reason for anything DC related, and then Poison Ivy, and then Harley Quinn, and I was hooked forever. Does this make me cultured? Am I a villainess of culture? Can I be?
Batman does have all of the hot whammon and their hot, powerful supervillain whammon. So I feel like that makes it even better somehow. Hot, powerful supervillain whammon. Alright, how do I change this? Meh. Oh, not this background. Let's go to the sea. To the sea. Oh no, it broke. Go to the sea. Oh, wow, pretty. Ooh. I'll move us to the ocean. Why am I talking like that? Can I get it to play the video? I have an animated version of this. Will it play? Hello? Play, play, play. You like my pyramid? Thank you. It reminds me of home. When you get tired, you're dead inside. Do you want me to wake you up? Wake you up inside? Can you wake up? Should I save you? I could call your name and save you from the dark. In my blood to run before I come undone. What is the Illuminati pyramid? The Illuminati pyramid is my home. Hopefully you'll never have to see it. Horrible things would happen if you did. Pyramido 1 and where's the other pyramid? I have it here somewhere. I have so many things I have collected. Why have I collected so many assets? I have so many things. Let's see, let's go to morning? No, evening. Evening seascape. Evening. This one. Night? No. Evening. There we go. Wow! Can I just loop this? That's very bright. My eyes burn. This is very bright. I have to find the window. Hang on. That's not it. That one. Yay. This is so bright. Is it blinding you as much as it's blinding me? Ah, my eyes! Let's diffuse it a bit. Ooh. That's bright. My favorite villain song is KDA's villain song. I like that one the most. The God of the Elements, it's not new to you. I'm a straight up villain. Oh no, wait. Not the KDA song. Let me correct myself. My favorite villain song is by far Play with Fire. That's the one I like the most. I've always liked to play with fire. Meow, 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 meow. That one. That's the one I like. Yeah. Flashbang! Diffuse! I'm diffusing the flashbang. And now I will make it glow. Whoa, too much glow. Thank you for the head pat. I can head pat you too. We can, head patception. There. I give you a head pat. using the Listenator 5000's head. Is this romantic even with my goofy music? Okay, wait. How about now with the evil drone? It's still romantic? No. The rain and the crackle. Here, let me put on a background that has a fireplace, because I have several. This one. Here we go. This is accurate to the current environment. And now we just change the lighting to match. And then this one would actually be an orange glow. There we go. Hello. Is this cuddling? Do you hate it? That's the actual question. Do you hate it? Because if you don't hate it, then we can stay here. Head pat feedback loop. Head pats. I need to find out how to simulate on the top of the head the feel of me like scrunching my nails through your hair. I like having nails and giving people head scritches. It's nice. And let me see if I can put on the drone, but I will change it back to a cozy audio. Wow, 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 wow. My evil drone become cozy audio. There we go. Teeny tiny cozy audio. At least you'll die happy. You'd never stop cuddling me? Honestly, I actually really like that. Because I am a physical touch kind of girly. And physical touch is my love language. Touch me respectfully. So more touch is not a bad thing with me. I would welcome it. Random bouts of, hey, I just want to squish you. And I would be like, yes, please, squish me. I'm very nice to squish. But then you have to let me go do goddess stuff and be a girl boss. And then squish me later. Thank you for the boop. That's how it'll be. You'll be stuck in a loop. Kinesthetic? No, I have not heard of it described that way. Just that people having, like, touch as their primary love language. You wouldn't cuddle someone? You don't dare? Why not? I mean, touching like that isn't for everyone, and that's okay. Goddess stuff like going to work and fiddling with the mysterious mechanisms of my tower and creating the things I need to create and looking for shiny rocks. Goddess stuff is goblin adjacent. The villain song of the Disney guy who steals cows? What? Who is that? Who steals cows? I don't know of a Disney villain that steals cows. Is there a Disney villain that steals cows? Who is that? What movie is that from? The mysterious mechanism is the oven. I'm not gonna start a fire. I know how to use an oven, I promise. I'm not a nut. I'm not a pigeon. If anything, I'm cat adjacent, hawk adjacent, goblin adjacent, and what's something that needs a lot of snuggles? Bunny? No, bunnies don't like touch.
Also probably cat. What's the Brazilian name of the movie? And I can look it up, Joho. What is it? You feel awkward? Okay. Don't force yourself to give hugs. I am a very hug kind of person, but you don't have to force yourself. Instead, you can respectfully take my hand and you can give my hand a kiss, like the very dapper and chivalrous thing with kissing the back of the hand. That will never not be classy. I have never had that issue, Charm Quark. Every cat I've ever been in contact with loved to snuggle with me. Male cats, female cats, black cats, gray cats, all of them. They would never leave my lap. I have a very nice lap. Alright, deal. Smooch on the hand. Alright. Porcupines. They're just little prickly boys. Home on the Ranch, the Cows movie. Oh. Thank you, Moth. Here, let me put you down. I was snuggling your head. And I will hydrate. Your head is such a workout. It's a very heavy head. Your cat will fight to get away. Oh, I'll pass. So I have mastered the technique of baby carrying cats, so I can pick them up even if they flop on me and they'll stay asleep in my arms. Yes, I'm looking at you. What is it? Thank you for the poop. That's right, you can actually hear me do a... The one downside about using this head is my camera can't really see me through the head. Somehow I have to figure out how to make a binaural head and put a camera on it so that it could still track my face. You're very heavy-headed. Well, you're filled with sand. Your head is full of sand. That's why you are heavy. And there's a reason for that. I filled the head with sand so that the resonance from sound outside the head is muted. Similar to what it's like from what you actually hear. So I don't have to use filters to change the audio quality to make it sound like you're actually in the room with me. No wonder your brain is smooth, you have sand. Yep, I filled your head with sand. No, I purchased sand. I did not bury you in the sand. Here, I think it's so thickly filled with sand, and there's a gel. Oh my god, I almost dropped your head. There's like a gel thing in here too, and the gel thing is there because it changes the density, because your head's filled with water and a brain, in case you didn't know that. It's filled with water and a brain and water. And sound passes differently through different materials. If you work in any kind of an industry that deals with sound or radio waves, they actually function the same. Sand does get everywhere, even in your brain, you're right. Nem cueva catuso? Not even the cow calves? Oh, that's cute. Something will never happen. That's super cool. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. It is a movie, Home on the Range. Yeah. But no, if you work in any of the many
fields that deal with sound or radio waves, you'll learn a lot about how sound passes through different materials. So let's say you work in any sort of cellular phone business, sales, tower maintenance, or crafting of the phone. You'll have to learn about signals technology. Wi-Fi, same thing. Non-destructive testing engineering, but that applies primarily to ultrasonics. All of these things you'll have to learn about sound and different medium and how they affect the passage of sound. Have I read the... Yes, I did read it. It was adorable. I didn't get to binge it all the way to the end. I liked the story. It didn't seem as NSFW as I thought from your description. It was just young man falls in love with the monster that appeared under his bed, and they build like a wholesome relationship. It's real cute. I like. Sand is like glitter but less bad. What do you mean? Glitter is amazing and it gets everywhere, and then your life is just shiny and filled with sparkles. It's real good all the time, 24/7. More sand. I do recommend. Glitter is the herbiest of craft supplies. I have a glitter story. So I was working for a government entity once upon a time, and one of the members of our team, he was moving overseas to go be with his fiance, his lovely German fiance, and we sent him a bunch of care packages from the office. Lots of stuff that he couldn't take on the original move, and a bunch of us helped clean up his apartment. But when we sent him our care packages, we all wrote him letters, like little cards, and we put them into envelopes with the fold of the card on the bottom. And we dumped a packet of glitter each into the cards. So when he pulled the card out, the glitter would come out with it. According to his fiance and the phone call we got 2 weeks later, he didn't realize that every single one of the cards would have glitter in it. He opened every single one and pulled them out and just glitter bomb. He's like, not again! Glitter bomb, not again! Glitter bomb! All 5 of them. And he called us afterwards, and he's like, I now have grains of glitter stuck in my floorboards. I have wood floors. I will never get you out of my floorboards. All of you, you're horrible. And I was like, yes, we will be with you forever. We put him under 6 packets of glitter, and he had shiny things in his house forever. The third, you agreed, Joho. Also, I'm sorry you're not feeling so good. If you gotta pop out, that's just fine. I'll probably make this a short one. He didn't learn, though. He was just, aw, man. Aw, dang it, glitter. Aw, dang it, glitter. Aw, dang it, glitter. The whole time. It was a fun prank. I don't normally prank people, but that one was a good one because we knew that he would laugh about it, and we really missed him and he missed us. We were all really good friends, and so even though he was like, I'm never gonna get you guys out of my wooden floors, we were like, yeah, we're gonna be with you forever, buddy. He's much happier living overseas in Germany. He's having a good time. And now he has glitter in his floorboards. Glitter in the floorboards. Glitter out the hallway, but it's glitter in the floorboards. Not the love shack. It's just a house. Have you guys ever pranked someone? Like in a nice, fun way? Like in a silly, fun way that everyone had fun with? His great-grandchildren will be sweeping glitter from the floor. You see that little speck of glitter there? That's from back when I worked with the government. They sent me glitter. Those bastards. That's what he'll tell his grandchildren. You bet. Oh, I forgot. You can hear with this mic when I play with my necklace. Listen. You can hear. I have like a little moonstone ring and an adventuring teardrop crystal that I have around my neck. You can hear them jangling. You're welcome, indeed. What's the pen 15 prank? Do you give someone like 15 pens? What do you do with a pen? It depends. Is that the pun? Why is that a prank? Put it on an island. The old... That's a prank? Wait, really? Closest you were part of your friend couldn't find a sheep? In a Minecraft server. You filled her house with sheep! That's wild! Come into the server one day, bam! Nothing but sheep. As far as the eye can see. Such sheep. That's a very bad prank. Get it? It's funny, you can laugh now. Get sheeped on, nerd! Get sheeped on! How 5 looks like an S? Yeah, because in like old calculators you could write 80085. That's my kind of humor. It's stupid. I like stupid humor. I am purple. Play it safe? Yeah, same. I don't really like to prank people unless it's a fun kind of prank. The ones that'll make people go, oh, you goober. Things like that I enjoy quite a bit. Or... when people are really mean and it feels like they deserve the prank. I have an example. Yeah, Plasma's got it. So, we were deployed, and there was this one guy who was an absolute jerk. During deployment, he was just very rude to everybody and anyone. And he was very much the kind of person who was like, no, this is not how you run mission. No, this is not how you move in formation. It had to be his way or no one else's way. And it just... he was very, very stickler for his own methods and rigid. So a lot of pranks were played on him because he was mean. And some of my favorite were... I put fake bugs. Me and several of the other instructors put fake bugs on his computer console. Because we did an airborne and a ground-based mission, and there was some computer paperwork we had to do for it. But we put fake bugs all over the computer, and we were freaking out one day, right as we had put the bugs down, And he's like, what is wrong with you guys? We're like, oh my god, no. I'm gonna call him Jefferson. Jefferson, your computer, it's freaking out, man. I think it's bugged. And he was like, guys, I thought that was a real spider. What the is wrong with you? Hi, J-Nerd. You missed the supervillain D. Now we're being cozy dorks. So we bugged his computer scape. And then the second time we pranked him was... we had these little bags. They're pee bags that you take on the plane. If you pee in them, there's a gel that forms and it solidifies everything. He forgot his common access card, or his CAC. We call it the CAC. He forgot his CAC on at his workstation, and that's a big no-no. Someone could steal that and get into a government system. But we put that in one of the pee bags with lemonade. We filled it with lemonade! And you couldn't tell that it wasn't pee! So he had this solid bag with gelled lemon liquid. It was yellow liquid. He didn't know it was lemonade. And it had his CAC in it, his card in it. And we wrote on it, hey, we wrote on this, don't leave it unintended in a machine again, in Sharpie. And one of the staff sergeants left it in his wall lock. And he found it and he's like, very funny, guys. You could have just given it back to me. He did it again, though. It does. It looks like Jell-O. It solidifies in the bags. So he had to dig through the solidified yellow goop. Oh, he did it again. And he got smoked after this. But what we did when we found his card the second time was we took very clear tape and we covered the little chip on the base of the card, front and back, with tape. You couldn't tell it was covered with tape. And he just kept inserting it into a machine, taking it out, reinserting it, and he didn't understand. He's like, my card's not working. He went all the way to the base office where they would reissue you a card, and the guy there is just staring at him like deadpan, and he holds the man's card up, looking at Jefferson, and he peels the tape off of the chip, and he's like, your card was never broken. Into the unit, and he's like, you sons of, and you, I'm gonna kill you. My staff sergeant was like, it took you 2 days to notice. He never caught on. Oh, we did one more prank. One more. Where we took Dixie cups and we filled them halfway full with water, and we covered the entire floor of his little... Like, we didn't have, like, barracks rooms when we were deployed. We had, like, these little closet rooms. We covered the floor with half-filled Dixie cups so he couldn't take a single step without knocking over all the cups. It was rude. It was horrible. But he was so mean to everyone all the time. Dee did not feel bad for us. He never did. He once asked us, why do you guys keep pranking me? And we were like, why are you such a dick? Why don't you stop being so mean and telling everyone what to do all the time? He never did. Never. And our unit commander thought it was hilarious. Because he's like, yeah, keep on doing it. Because if he's not going to learn that his behavior bothers you, you asked him to change, and he didn't, and he's not respecting that, go right ahead. I don't care. He's doing this to himself by not listening to y'all's boundaries. And we were like, thanks, Dad. Our unit commander was such dad. He was like, let him have it. He helped with one prank where him and another commander were taping. I didn't see this one, but apparently they taped the first sergeant's pictures. They took pictures of the first sergeants, cut their faces out, and put them on like magazine pictures over the faces of like people in really awkward poses, and they taped them into the urinals. They laminated them and taped them into the urinals. And we were like, what the crap? Like, they let us come see on the last day. Like, okay, this is the male's restroom, but ladies, look at this. And we peeked and we're like, why is First Sergeant's face on a magazine cover in the friggin' urinal? This is what we do downrange when we have nothing better to do. First Sergeant was never in the flight deck where they did it, and this is why they did it. Because First Sergeant continued to complain about us not doing things a certain way, and our commander was always there. He was always checking on us when we did airborne mission or ground ops, and he was like, man, First Sergeant, you should come on down to the flight deck. You really should. They miss you up here at the flight line, First Sergeant. He never found out, ever. It was the funniest thing. Who knew the sergeant had such a killer bod? Yeah, wow. We had one guy in our unit, they called him Hollywood because apparently he was in commercials, like, years ago. And that was my first sergeant that they took pictures of and put it in the urinal, yeah. One of the airmen, he was a lieutenant, I think. They called him Hollywood because he had been in commercials and like some indie films. And because our unit was a mix of ground operatives and intelligence, me and the intelligence folks, we were like, I bet you we can find what film he was in. We did. Using our data digging resources, we found the movie he was in, pirated a copy of it. Pirating's wrong, children. Please don't pirate movies. It wasn't. It was a cute little indie film, but then we made it play on all of the computers in the flight deck. So when it was his turn to fly, we pushed a button, played it on all the computers, and he's like, how the did you find this movie? And we were like, we have our ways. It was a cute little indie movie about the struggles of the common workman. Think Death of a Salesman, but less horribly dark and more film noir. Was it any good? It was very thought-provoking, but I was not in a good headspace to sit still for thought-provoking movies because, like, we were in a war zone, so we could only sit still for, like, 10 minutes at a time. I'm a cute little indie. Thank you. But you're cute. I'm not. You. I boop you on the nose. Boop. I'm not a criminal. I was in intelligence. I have big brain and I did smart things. Yeah, Death of the Salesman, but without the death. So, just of the salesman. Okay, yeah, you're right. It would have just been of the salesman. But it wasn't about a salesman. He was just like an office Joe. That's all he was in the movie. He did the dramatic walk, though, walking through a crowd of people holding his jacket with 2 fingers slung over his shoulder, acting like he hated the world, very brooding. Did they make me leave? Shut up, Guppy. I took my brain with me. They don't lobotomize you when you leave the military. In fact, you gain brain cells on the outside. Just of the... No! It wasn't of the plastic.
Here's some thought-provoking idea. No food, only D-money.
Okay, what you got, Wesus? Thought-provoking idea. Only D-money. But D's money only jingles, 'cause D's poor. Do you remember that? D in the blob era was so poor and round. D is still poor, but less round now. What happened? I still have brain cells. I have big brain and no big words. It's just sometimes my brain moves very fast and my mouth flaps can't catch up with it. D poor. Yeah. It's in my head. You can't see it, Gumpy, but you have to know it's there. Just like a heart. You don't see it, but you know it's there because you can feel it beating. Can't you feel your brain when it hurts you? If you made D round, but not poor, I'd be a rich blob, and then I could just bounce and wiggle for fun. I got more round. Let's go. What you gonna catch? What fish are you catching? You have caught a mussel. Onegai mussel, mecha motetai. Your brain hurts every time you think, so that's how you know you have one. Have you ever studied so much that your brain hurt, though? Like, hey, don't block me. I need those brain cells. Like, I had to do some linguistic studies, and we were doing rapid fire linguistic studies, so it was like learning from the fire hose. And when we were learning from the fire hose, at the end of the day, my brain would feel hot. It was like I had a fever, but you didn't. You just used your brain so much that your brain hurt. Only when you weren't drinking water. A heartfish. So you give me your heart? Will you cook the fish? I will cook the fish. I can gut and clean the fish if you will cook the fish. I can also cook the fish though. I can do it all. I hunt, I fish, I clean, I cook, I craft, I sew badly. And I technology. What I don't do well is get things off of high shelves, because sometimes I can't reach for reasons. Definitely not because I'm short. You've studied so hard you stopped learning. Oh my god, yeah, that's the worst, when you're studying so crazy hard and then your brain just dies and you're like, I can't brain. I have to do nothing but watch anime for 5 hours. Thank you. Only sometimes, yes. I have absolutely climbed on top of the counter multiple times. Raldrick, how did you know? I'm cat adjacent. Of course I know how to climb on top of shelves, countertops, the fridge. I'll climb all over the house. Only thing you learn from school is your 11th grade English teacher? Just drink water? No. Sometimes you can study so hard that the brain can't brain. You can help Dean?
I could probably lift you, true. Oh my goodness, I could absolutely lift you. 115 pounds? You're a titanium twig, you don't weigh anything. I could lift you with one hand. If counter not for climbing, why counter? So that you can do math on it. Otherwise, why would they call it a counter? I don't need a ladder, it's why I climb. Boo, no boo. You work with short people and you encourage their adaptations to reach things instead of calling for help. Exactly. Be ingenuitive. Build yourself a claw that you can pick things up with from 14 feet away. Counter! I barely know it! Ayy. Jackie would be proud. I do, but I have to have space to actually take off with. And I don't know if you've ever tried to take off indoors, but let's just say that there's a high likelihood you'll smash your head and bonk it on the ceiling if the ceiling is too low. I cook, I fish, I hunt, I craft, I computer. I'm deadly as a cobra. I'm a snake. Hiss. Sweet as a peach? No, I'm very rude and mean, and you should be afraid of me. I was a villain like an hour ago. I'm mean, okay? Don't press extra now. Don't drop people. Nerd jock theater kid, I just have one problem. I'm not sure. I'm only sometimes vertically challenged. Why F? Who died? I didn't die. I'm not gaming. I'm not 2 feet tall. I'm way taller than that. Way taller. My dignity died? How did my dignity die? I still like my... let me try those words again. I still feel like I have my dignity intact. That I have done nothing to dishonor myself with. I feel like I can still have the dignities. Even after snorting on stage. Maybe. We'll see how I do with my final capstone course. I got one more course. It actually starts next week. I've been doing the book projects before class starts. I'm scared. I'm scared because my group will be responsible for what my grade is. I hate when your grade depends on other people and those other people don't want to work. What is that? What? Oh, it's teeny tiny moth. It's so cute. I've seen Fenari IRL, and I am taller than Fenari. She is small moth, can confirm. Cute small moth. With big chunky shoes. Who isn't? We're all small moths? No, I'm not taller than Kitsune. Kitsune is very tall. Very tall. Have you seen her ears? Ailala is very tall. Small but deadly. I mean, she scream. She bite. She have big mad face. But maybe not deadly. Half an inch? No, like a full 2 to 3 inches. Tiny moth? No, I met her at Offkai. We all got to hang out at Offkai. It was really fun. I missed hanging with the girls. I spent like every morning arm in arm with Perry and Isla, and it was great. Wandering the convention, grabbing breakfast together. It was... I will treasure that. And then when we got to meet up with Mari and she joined us for a few mornings, it was really nice. Yeah, the best part about that was being able to experience that we are all exactly what we're like online. And it just made me feel like I was so much closer to them. I miss hanging out with them. One of the downsides of the streaming world is I want to pay attention to you, cuties. I'm here for you. But I also want to spend time with my friendos. But they're doing the same thing, where they're spending a lot of time with their communities. And it's hard to do the balance. You can only really collab with friends maybe once or twice. Maybe once a week, tops. Because you gotta pay attention to your community. And I sometimes over-plan collabs because I want to spend time with them all. It feels like time is fleeting. Have you ever seen a chihuahua? Yeah, that's what it's like. Can confirm. Why moth small and loud? Chihuahua. I probably am. I need more coffee. That's what I need. I only had 1 cup, and it was a small cup. I need like 2 cups of coffee in a day. I also really like coffee. I might be a coffee addict. Is anyone here addicted to the caffeine? How do we get unaddicted? Coffee is so tasty. How do I let go of coffee? I don't want to sleep. No, you go to bed. Oh, praise the caffeine. All hail coffee filled with cream, granting us the gift of thine consumption, wakefulness, being there for us commuters, now in the hour of our commute. Ramen. Stronger coffee? Which kind? Hang on, I gotta stretch. Which kind of coffee is the strongest? I heard that the lighter the roast, the stronger the coffee. Is that true? I'm not actually a coffee connoisseur, but maybe I could be if I tried to be. I will not drink my sister. That's weird. Fight it to find out. That's a great one. How do you know which coffee is stronger? Fight it to find out. Oh, that made me laugh, thank you. Drink all the coffee, then it will be gone. You don't drink coffee, so you don't have that skill unlocked? It's okay. Don't worry about it. I can drink coffee at any time of the day, and it won't make me tired. It'll keep me awake, but like I can still sleep if I've had a full cup of coffee. Honestly, coffee right before a workout was great. And also coffee right before like a power nap, equally great. And there's science behind that one too. Take a sip, and if it punches you, it's the strong one. There's gotta be science on that though. I'm curious now. I'm not an addict. I can just drink coffee at any time of day and I'll still be able to sleep. I thought that was a superpower. I was wrong. Okay, hang on. Which coffee is strongest? I want to know and why. Okay. Coffee strength is determined by the type of the coffee, the brewing method, and the amount of it in the cup. Okay. Okay, it says that coffee, hang on a second. I got a little something in my eye. Oy. What the heck? Get out of my eyeball. Okay, what the heck? You can drink an energy drink and then crash half an hour later. I did not have the eyeball in my eyeball. I had like a little dust fleck that flew into my eye. Why? Get out. The strength is not how hard it hits you, but how much you can take. Coffee is strong. How much you have to drink to wash off the caffeine. Okay. Apparently a ristretto is the strongest coffee type. It's like an espresso in the way it's made. Water is pulled through the coffee beans to make the coffee, but ristretto uses less water. So the coffee is then shorter and stronger because of the concentrated coffee. Okay. But the strongest type of coffee. I want to know light or dark. Factors that affect the strength of coffee. Light roasted coffee beans are roasted at a lower temperature. It makes them retain more caffeine. But the caffeine content, some people say, is negligible if you compare it between roasts. Wait, really? Different beans have more caffeine. Robusta beans have twice as much caffeine as Arabica beans, but they're bitter. Long roasting times reduce the bitterness. Okay, but this didn't answer my question. Debunking the myths. What? You would hope that there'd be an eyeball in there? I'd hope that there'd be cybernetic devices in the eyeball. Why can't I have a cool robot eyeball? Debunking coffee. Well, according to the internet says that light roasted coffee beans have higher caffeine, but it's only slightly. Ristretto is the strongest coffee of all, followed by espresso, then lungo. I've never heard of that. Americanos. I honestly love Americanos. It's just watered down espresso. Do you know how an Americano got its name? I love Americanos. It's an espresso drink, but it's just diluted espresso. I love the Americano. It's so silly. Like, it was made during, what was it, World War II, I think? Yeah, it's what the American soldiers ordered in Italy because they couldn't handle Italian espresso. Oh, Italian espresso is so full-bodied. Full-bodied. It's so delicious. But they couldn't handle it. And so then Italians were like, well, okay, we'll make you the Americano. We'll water down the espresso. How do you like that? And they were like, oh, this is great. You like it? Yeah, thanks. This is just what I needed. Okay. American heathens. Heathens. And that's how the Americano came to be. But I used to go to this coffee shop. It was nearby base when I was stationed in the US. And every weekend, I would go for a long run on the beach. And then after breakfast, shower change, and go to this Barnes and Nobles in town. It was very quiet and lovely, and they had this little seating area where a bunch of other people would always come and hang out and read. And I'd get an Americano, a ginger cookie with icing, and hi, Chaos Gamer, what you want? You have my attentions. It is the D of coffee. Espresso. But I'd have an Americano, a ginger cookie with icing, and read a good book. I was actually reading, what was I doing? I was finishing The Wheel of Time. Thank you for the boop. Aw, thank you, Chaos Gamer. I'm happy to help you brighten up my day, though. I'm happy to spend time with you. I was a villain an hour ago, so now I am not. And I was talking about coffee because I need more coffee. Full-bodied cover. Oh my gosh, I should find someone who makes belly dancing animations. Maybe I could just record myself dancing and then use... I don't really like using AI for art
but would people be offended if I recorded myself and then used AI to make my model move the way my body moves? Because there is a way to do that. I have the technology, but I don't know how to use it. I could figure it out if I took a day to play with it. Espresso is the D of coffee. Twice as strong. Half as shut up, plasma. No. You don't think it would go over well? I just don't know if there are people who I could afford to actually animate me belly dancing. I guess I need to get a 3D model and then learn what technology I need for full body 3D so I can belly dance. And then send it to an animator. But see, traditional frame-by-frame animators are very expensive. It was gonna cost me over $700 for a 5-second animation for frame-by-frame. And I was like, I'm too poor for that. I could make a Vroid model and maybe get back into Blender. I was doing Blender, which was the whole reason I got into VTubing. Yeah. I could get into Blender and have a let's work together stream where I add the bones to my model so that it can actually move its hips. That could be fun. You know someone? Bryn Lee Builds. Ooh, thank you, IRS. Let me look them up. Do you know how much they charge for animations? I'm gonna look them up. Oh, their character looks so cute. What? It's like a little dinosaur goober. This is so cute. Oh my god, I love it. Let me see if they have a portfolio somewhere. Bryn Lee. What? Their little character is such a cutie bean. It's like a little plant dragon is what it looks like. Oh, their animations are cute. So if I ask my art mom to layer me, maybe they could. It looks like they only animate pre-drawn imagery. They don't offer art. Take it. Cousin of Dar, maybe. I don't see any evidence of them taking the art commission, but I do see their animation commissions. Do you know the Squish D emote that we have in chat? The one where you squish the cat? Squish that cat. This one. Squish. We got 2 versions of it. This one was animated by my friend Valmo, and I would probably have her animate me if she had the time. You have a question? Yeah, go right ahead. What's your question? Squish! Squish that cat. Squish. 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 It's so satisfying. Squish. 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 I love that emote. It's one of my favorites. True, I could ask. I should find one of the people who does or who did the zero dance. You know, from Darling in the Franxx. The hip dance. I bet you they could help me do a belly dance animation. Or I could use Shantae, the half genie hero, as an example animation mock. Yeah, animated screens means you provide the screen and they do the animations. Like my opening and ending screen, my mom did the art and then I had someone else animate it. Shantae! Maybe I should try. One thing at a time. I have a few big projects in the work right now, and once I have finished with those projects,
then I will absolutely get to some more music. We do have some music that's gonna be coming out soon. Oh, the music! I just got the final version of the MV. I'm gonna prepare it for release soon. And then I have to decide if I'm gonna wait until I launch this next event or do it before the event. Yeah, Foothan was a banger. Mow, 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 mow. That was such a good song. You can't hear it, but it's in my head. As he immediately starts bopping because I can hear the music. You can't hear the music. Make not fun of the dancer just because you cannot hear the music. You can hear it. We're all sharing the brain cell. You've tuned into 99.3 the D. You're on the brain cell wave. Let's go. Hi, Nightmare Dreamer. Welcome to D. I hope you're having a good one, and thank you for the follow. That's just fun. Oh, I'm glad that it is soothing to you, and good luck in school. I've been doing school stuff too. My class doesn't officially start until next Monday, but I've been doing the pre-prep stuff for school, like getting my books read and finishing my book reports. I've got one more left, and if time allows tomorrow, I'm gonna finish them all. Yeah! Because this is the biggest course I'm gonna do in my school year. I'm hoping I can keep my 4.0. This will be the time that I worked my hardest to prove that I could get a 4.0. I didn't get my 4.0 in my undergraduate, but I was in a relationship. And the relationship was bad at the end, and I didn't focus on school. Focus on school, everybody. Don't let a bad partner keep you from success. Education. Your brain cells are different. Oh, and Shy Guy, I didn't mind. I like it when you guys play along with the flurb. Roleplay is all about fun for everybody. I have one class left. This is the final class. One more. The final coursework. And I think it's 12 weeks for this one. Something like that. And then I am done. But I've started applying to other places to try and use my degree. But they don't want to hire me. Even though I have a portfolio of work, they don't want to hire me. Because I don't have work experience yet. There was one place that wanted to hire me, but it was for like less than minimum wage. And I'm like, I'd rather return to the slog of IT. I have a master's degree, please. Had a teacher pass out diploma. All the super seniors. Yeah. Job market's rough. They don't want to pay you what you're worth. Everybody wants to work. They just don't want to pay us. Rude! Let me get paid enough to have a house, please. That is the dream. And then build a place the cuties can come and have their own convention at. Build a desert oasis in the woods. It'll be really awkward. It'll just be woods, and then all of a sudden, sand! What was that like for a teacher to just pass out the diploma to the super seniors? We have a pool and a pool house and a game room and a level with several, at least 2 TV areas playing 2 different types of anime, and then a place where you could go for snacks and food. It'd just be like a really, really big guest house to wander around and hang out, and then do karaoke together, and then play big games together. That would be awesome. Nelson. That's just fine. Did you have fun creating the character to be like that? If you had fun making the character, they're a good character. Characters that we can put our love and passion into are the most fun to portray and to bring to life. So for those of you who know, D is a dirty LARPer. I am a nerd. I know, surprising, right? I'm a nerd. And as a dirty LARPer, I have hung out with lots of other dirty LARPers and amazing nerds. And one of these awesome nerds I had the privilege of hanging out with, she is finishing her master's degree right now in psychology. And she's actually working on her thesis project, and it's using LARP to help people deal with trauma and PTSD. She wants to build a program that actually uses LARPing for healing, and I thought that that was so unique. Yeah. It's so neat to find out how there may or may not be a way to use something you're passionate about in a totally unrelated way. Science, weirdness, the things that we may not see unless the problem is presented. Oh, okay. I look forward to seeing the other characters. Well, cuties, I think this was a nice, cozy end to me being a super scary villain. Let's find somebody to go raid. No! Hunting, Cali's playing, and going to Colorado. Tomo! We might have to raid my homegirl. The one, the only Tomo Aries is streaming. But it's also Cyrax's birthday! We're gonna go raid the birthday bug. Let's go raid Cy. It's his birthday. Let's go raid Cyrax's. Thank you, cuties, for coming to hang out with me. I choked on air. Oh my god. Let's go to the ending. Hello. This probably sounds really weird. Thank you for coming to Dee's first attempt at doing something binaural roleplay. I love that. I love all of this. Your villainess wishes you a happy birth. I like this one. And if you can't use that emote because you are a follower, let me adjust it for you. I can't type. Learn to type the... Learn to type. It's not working. Please work. There you go. There you go. Ah! I can't type. Your head is in the way. Bye! Have a good time in the raid, cuties! Whoosh!